Hello everyone, I'm Nazarat Fatima. Welcome to LiveLaw. Today I'm going to briefly put forth the arguments that were made by the advocates today in the Supreme Court in petitions filed with respect to the viral Manipur video. To begin with, senior advocate Mr. Kapil Sibal stated that he is representing the two women who were seen in the video being paraded naked and were sexually violated. He said that the union government has transferred the matter to CBI and they also want to move the matter to Assam, and the council is against both the conditions. In response to this, the Solicitor General of India, Mr. TUSHAR MEHTA, said that they have never mentioned Assam and that they only want it to be dealt with outside the state of Manipur. On the other hand, senior advocate Indira Jaising argued that there have been many intervention applications which indicate that only two women were not sexually assaulted and there are several women who have been sexually assaulted. CJI DY Chandrachud said that of course this video came to light, but it's not the only time that there was an assault on women. He said that there are numbers of such incidents. Meanwhile, he said that we should not confine it to this incident and rather there should be a mechanism which ensures that such cases are taken care of. The CJI also asked as to how many FIRs were lodged since July 3rd, and as per his statement, the court is not aware of facts and does not have any evidentiary record, and as such it will hear the petitioners as well as the AG and SG. Responding to this, Mr. Kapil Sibal said that the facts suggest the involvement of police in collaborating with the perpetrators. He said that the police took them towards the crime. He also mentioned in the court that it's hard to have confidence because the father and brother of a woman were killed and they still did not get the dead bodies, and moreover, even an FIR was not registered. He said that primarily there should be an agency which is independent and quoted, "How will the law officer or AG monitor, and monitor what?" Meanwhile, Indira Jaising told the court that 595 FIRs have been lodged and there is no clarity on which of these pertains to what offence. She said that the court needs data before starting investigation. In addition, she said that there should be a high-powered committee with women who have experience in dealing with survivors. She said so owing to the fact that women who are victims of rape do not talk about it and they don't come out with trauma. She said that the first thing to be done is to build confidence. After this, she suggested names of some women like Said Hamida, Uma Chakraborty, Roshni Goswami, and told the court that these women are connected to this issue and have access to local communities. She asked the court that it should let them make a report and bring it to the court. On being asked by the CJI as to who is going to do the process, if at all HPC is established, Indira Jaising said that since it's a legal matter, it needs to be done by legal enforcement officers. She also said that the statements should be made in an atmosphere where the victims feel safe. Adding to this aspect, senior advocate Colin Gonsalves asked the court if retired DGPs can do the job, to which the court replied that if there are sufficient reasons, the investigation can be carried out by retired DGPs. To this, Indira Jaising added that there are female DGPs also and she can suggest names as well. Coming to the arguments of Mr. Gonsalves, the senior advocate suggested that the investigation should be done by a special investigation team comprising retired DGPs and stressed that the officers should not be from Manipur. He alleged that the sexual crime was not an isolated event and that there was a larger conspiracy behind it involving police complicity. He said, and I quote, "There is a conspiracy and it is directed by people who were not on spot. The SIT should look into not only immediate perpetrators, but also the larger conspiracy about rapes in Manipur. They are happening in a collective and coordinated fashion." Gonsalves also expressed no confidence with the CBI because the central government unfortunately shut its eyes to the happenings. The people in Manipur, the victim, could not distinguish between state government and central government. They acted in unison. Kindly consider not having CBI at all. In addition to these arguments, senior advocate Chandar Uday Singh informed the bench that the Supreme Court Advocates on Record Association has passed a resolution to offer free legal aid to the victims of Manipur violence and offered the assistance of the association in any manner the court deems fit. Advocate SHOBHA Gupta, appearing for We the Women of India, also joined the demand for an SIT to instill confidence. She also supported Indira Jaising's suggestion that a committee should be sent under the aegis of the Supreme Court to meet the victims and get their first-hand statements. Advocate Vrinda Grover, appearing for Women in Governance India, informed the bench about more incidents of assault and said that in most of such cases, beyond the registration of FIR, no proceedings take place. With this argument, she said, and I quote, "Why would any woman tell if the police is not going to take any action?" She said that while there are sexual crimes happening across the communities, there is a targeted sexual violence against Kuki women. The Solicitor General of India objected to this and said that naming communities might fuel further violence. Advocate Grover replied that the targeted nature of the crimes cannot be ignored and pointed out that rape during communal violence is dealt with in an offence which is a separate offence under IPC. Advocate Nizam Pasha, appearing for Zomi Students Federation, said that his application referred to 14 instances of crimes against women, which show police complicity. He said, and I quote, "These instances show police working against victims, either not lodging FIRs or turning the victims to mobs. There are acts of complicity by the police, either by commission or omission." He urged that these instances also be transferred to the SIT. We tried to cover some of the major arguments that were made today. We'll be back with the rest of the details and further arguments in the next video. Thank you for watching. Do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel on YouTube.